Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Back out here at the sawmill. Finish up this amazing walnut. I've said that I don't know how many times in my videos, and I got a walnut log on here about it being amazing and the best I've ever seen. But truly, this may be the last time I say that, because this log right here will be hard to beat, guys. It is just phenomenal. Limited sapwood here on the sides. The crotch figure is amazing. It's intact. There's no cracks or nothing going on. There's a knot at the very bottom of it, but that's no big deal, you know. It's not interfering with the crotch grain anyway at all. Just some amazing stuff here. Couldn't ask for a better, highly figured walnut log. The only way this could be better is if it was feathered or curly. Because in the last video, that fourth plank we took off revealed this amazing crotch figure. It's just going to get better when we saw into it today. So I'll go ahead and bring the camera over here on the limb and show you guys what I'm thinking and how we're going to get the best boards possible out of this timber. Set my coffee down. We're down here at the limb, and this is very important because once this limb goes away right here at the bottom, we'll lose that crotch figure, and we'll have some really nice boards come out of it, but the crotch figure will be gone. And I've also got to think about the pith. It's 6.5 inches down from this top face, so I want to make sure I get that centered as well. So I got 4 boards cut the other day, 5/4 boards, and I'm hoping to get 2 more out of this and then do 2 9/4 slabs. So what I'm going to do is set up the AccuSet to come down and do 2 more 5/4 boards, which will capture this crotch figure, and that will give me 3 boards out of 7 to have this fantastic crotch figure in it. And then we'll come down after the first 2 cuts and do 2 9/4 slabs. One of them will have the pith centered and the other one will not. And then, depending upon where I'm at, I may do a 3rd slab if I'm still catching this crotch figure at the bottom. So we'll get this diesel warmed up. It's a little chilly this morning. It's about 30 degrees out here. This is my 3rd cup of offie this morning. And you heard me right, I said offie. My grandfather always called coffee offie. He let the C off. That's kind of been something that stuck with me all these years, especially as I got older. I started drinking coffee more, and I always call it offie, cup of offie. He always called it that. I'm not sure why. He always called it offie for some reason. He's also the one that always said, don't believe what they say. And he was right about that. Never believe what they say. He'd always go, who is this they? I thought that was interesting also. I'll miss him. And one more thing before I get this diesel turned on. We'll say appreciate you people over on Patreon for supporting the channel. I try to thank you guys in every one of these videos. I put it in the post, but I want you guys to hear it from me as well. And anybody interested in Patreon, you can give $1 a month, $5, $50, $10, $20, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter to me. You want to give $1, that's good for me. You know, I'm fine with that. But if you do that, you join up on there, and I do accompanying post on all these logs and tell people how much the log costs me and how much money I'll make off of it once I sell it. So if you're interested in that, there's a link down below. Get the sawmill warmed up. Got a 747 blade on there ready to go. See how we can do. Should be another great day sawing here at the mill. Here's the first board of the day. It's 5/4. See what kind of width we got. Down here at the widest point, look at that, 28 inches. That is very nice. Then down here below it, it looks like the average is going to be about 25, 24 right there. That's not too bad. That's premium walnut right there. When it comes to black walnut, in my experiences with walnut and dealing with it, anything wider than 12 inches is considered premium. This is nice stuff right here. And earlier when I was talking about limited sapwood, check this out right here. There is hardly any sapwood right there, 1.25 inches barely on the sapwood. And even the grain, the purple colors, is spilling into the sapwood just a little. Just, you can't ask for more than that. That is just so nice right there, fantastic. Now onto the good stuff right here, the crotch figure. 34 inches on the length of the crotch figure right there. 34 inches. Fantastic. Get this dust cleaned off and we'll throw a little bit of water on it. This is just ridiculous. I'm telling you, this is just so nice right here. Limited sapwood, the colors are amazing. So one of my favorite woodworkers is George Nakashima. He's not with us anymore. He wrote a book called The Soul of a Tree, and it's one of the best books out there. And if you're looking to get into this line of work, the woodworking or the sawmilling, if it's a hobby or a business, that's one of the best books you can read right there. Just fantastic. And he talks about the soul of a tree in that book, hence the title. And there's probably a good argument to make right here that the soul of this tree is this crotch figure coming right through here. I'll leave a link down below to Amazon. You can check that book out if you're interested. Even if you're not a woodworker, it's a pretty interesting read on his life and the way he looked at trees. I try to imitate the way he looked at timber. He had a really good understanding of it. Now we're getting to the thicker timber. This one right here is 9/4. Let's check the width. Right here at the widest point. Check that out. 29 inches right there at the widest point. That's pretty good. So we'll throw some water on this one and see how it looks. And then go ahead and saw up the next one. It's going to have the pith centered in it. And then we'll take a look at what we got left and try to make a good decision on getting the best timber out of it.
There's an old piano I play downstairs by a picture window view. Sing the sorrow and paint the light and bring it home to you. Well, come in, let me hear